Hello, Toddbug here with Breaking the Stream, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Sunless Sea. Where we last left off, we kind of returned to London here, replenished our supplies, which isn't visible right now, but if you take a look at our hold... Oh, maybe I didn't replenish our supplies. Okay, we were going to replenish our supplies, and then we'll go from there, so... but before I get started, I just want to say, if you are watching the series and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to us. We're keeping an eye on our subscriber count because we're interested in getting more views to people, and we want to make sure that the content we're putting out is getting seen because we feel like we're putting out content we want to see, and we hope that's the same for you guys. So if you can, jam that like button as well. It means a lot, and we'll kind of get started here. So we kind of went in here. The one debate I had was whether I should sell my stories. I think I'm going to hold on to those right now. I could go to the Alarming Scholar to sell them, but I'm going to wait and see what we can do for them. So once we... Well, essentially I don't need the echoes for them right now, which is what I'm thinking about. So, but we do need fuel, so there's a couple ways to go about it. I've got a number of favors right now, so I may do this. Let's go to the dry dock. And it's a tough challenge, so it's only a 36% chance. But that would get us 2 to 3 fuel. Okay, I guess we'll just do it the old-fashioned way with the shops. So we'll go ahead and buy fuel. I'm going to go up to 20 again. Alright, supplies, I'll buy 4. That puts us at near max on cargo. We're going to burn through that stuff as we go on our trip here. So with that, let's take a look at our journal for some objectives here. We still need to get strategic information from the Iron and Misery Company Funging Station. I haven't found that yet, so we'll have to figure out where that is. We have a box from the sea in Irem, far northeast from London. He has a plan. Let's see, what did he need? They sell it him, so we need 1,000 echoes for 7 sealed skins of Zoop or Mooder salt. Wither. Okay, so we could get the Wither. We know exactly where that's at. Mount Palmerston, I don't think we have a view of, so I think that's what we'll kind of do his thing. It'll get us some additional monies for sure. Let's see, let's zoom in. Yeah, we can do Wither, and then we can kind of see what's over here, because that may be where some of our other stuff is. I have a feeling we drove through this stuff here, but this is the Iron Republic. So somewhere is our objective from the Admiralty. But yeah, we'll go ahead and head north to Wither. And then on our way back, we can drop by Venderbite to pick up another port report, I'm sure. So I think that's what we'll do. So we'll go ahead and get started here. Our terror has been greatly reduced, so we're down to 9 now, which is great. Because that was getting a bit concerning and we weren't dropping it fast enough. But yeah, we'll also keep our eye out for any beasties in the water, because I think we can do a pretty good job taking them. Still don't know if we can take on the living... Is it the living... the living iceberg thing, but we haven't been to Hunter's Keep in a little bit, so let's drop by there real quick, see if we can pick up another port report. And I don't remember exactly what was here, so there might be something we can do here. Dock. Alright, so let's see. Yep, so a hump of dark rock. Let's see, we can inspect the Lorn Fluke with the anxious university student. So this was actually something we did pick up, so actually that's great. Have I not been here before? So veils give me 100% chance. So let's spy in the house for now. Okay, this place may not be as simple as it seems. Piano music drifts across the terrace. You peer through a half-open French window into a grand parlor, grand in size if a little reduced in style by dust and neglect. A dark-haired, pale-skinned young woman bends earnestly over a piano keyboard. Another fair-haired, but unmistakably her sister, sprawls across the sofa with a book. A third sits by the fireplace, staring sorrowfully into the embers. "Soon," she says, and the piano music falters and stops. "We'll go hungry, and the end will come. For me, but not for you." The pianist raises her eyes from the keyboard. "Hush. If we don't speak of it..." She frowns. "Has she seen you at the window?" You withdraw. So we know something of Hunter's Keep. We gained 40 fragments and succeeded. So nice. Alright, so that's a different thing. Let's inspect the Lorn Fluke here. We'll go ahead and do that. Go. Lies on the shore just beyond a hill. You can make out the fluke spikes over the grass. The anxious student rushes by you, whooping, but he stops on the hilltop. On the shore stands before the mass of dead needles is a drownie in a Nusian postal uniform. He glowers up at you. "This is not where the fluke belongs," the drownie cries in a plumy voice. "It's to be taken elsewhere. It already has a delivery label. That means I have to deliver it." Student sneers. "Sod your label. Citizen, help me haul the beast to Station 3. My advisor at the college has arranged room there for its dissection and study. My work will benefit us all." There's only one fluke. They both can't have it. I guess we'll go with the student. I'm not sure what this is about, so we're going to do that. Loaded with extreme caution, the Lorn Fluke is tied, by very reluctant sailors, to drag behind your stern. On your deck, the anxious student twitches with delight. "Can't believe what we have. I'm just..." His hands tighten on the railing. Drowning postman stares up at both of you. It's natural for a corpse to grimace, but when the corpse is still alive and is actively upset at you, it's additionally distressing. So we're bound for Station 3. Okay. And then we can reconnoiter, which will give a support report. "Ships rarely come here. Nothing changes, even the weather. The house is on the heart of the isle, the house and the sisters. But the Admiralty may be happy to know that nothing's changed, at least. They will have heard your ship come by. Why hide? So let's present ourselves." Knock and enter. A maid with smoldering topaz eyes shows you into the parlor where 3 young women await. "A visitor," the youngest cries. The next youngest chuckles. The eldest sighs. "Do excuse the indecorum," she says. "Visitors are rare. You are very welcome. I'm Cynthia. The noisy one is Phoebe, and the cheerful one is Lucy. You're in good time for lunch. Will you join us?" So I'm acquainted. I'll find a story when I next make port. Okay. Eldest, melancholy, pensive. Let's see. I do have recent news. Okay, I have this. I don't have that, so okay. Let's see. We can do luncheon. Let's go with the eldest. Cynthia grasps your arm and whispers to you. Her eyes are wide and blue. Her hair is wild and tangled. Bats might nest in it. It seems to you that you're sitting on the hillside above a wide blue lake, listening to the story of a murder, an axe, a net, blood on scented water. "Another chop?" Cynthia asks. "You barely touched your food. Here, I'll have the maid wrap something up for you. You can't be hungry. It's not safe to be hungry." I gained a tale of terror, now 3. That's all for now. Gained a supply. I'm acquainted with them. I lost 40 hunger. Beautiful. Iron remains unchanged, and you now have the God of Z salt's attention. Okay. Alright, that's pretty much what we can do, right? Well, let's see what happens with the parlor's empty. No lunch today, apparently. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so, yeah, I guess we never went to the Hunter's Keep, so at this point, we're going to head straight north and see if we can dispel this darkness on my map. Might as well send out my Z-Bet. Dust echoes, even a sepia tint. Alright, we can kill bats. Yeah, this upgraded cannon has been great, so I'm very happy we spent some echoes on it. Alright. I can dispose of the corpses, which will reduce terror, or gather up the corpses. We're going to gather them up. Gain a supply and a terror. Okay. Because, yeah, there's a quest we could do somewhere over here. I don't remember. Was it the Abbey? Where you can trade 5 supplies for some sort of access. So we might try and do that as well. Alright, so I dispelled that one at least. Well, might as well take a wide angle. We need to burn up some of this fuel anyways, because at this point, what's our hold at? We need to burn up at least 3 fuel. Just making sure, okay. Send out our Z-Bat as well. Alright, crab. Since we can one-shot those, I don't have to be as careful. Alright, this one we're going to dissect it, because 25 fragments, so nothing's different there. Tanachuk. There's that lighthouse, which is Weskeran's fire. Okay. Okay. Shepherd's Wash, the salty hinterland of London, home to hermits, nuns, and shadowy business. Alright, kind of want to just see if there's anything to be seen over here. These are the ones connected by bridges, if I remember correctly, from our last thing. Yep, okay. We'll just go in here. On the horizon, sickly yellow light glimmers for a moment, then fades. Alright, we've officially made that visible. Tight turn. And back up. No islands. About to dispel another square. Okay. What is that? Now we can catch that darkness on the way back, but... Okay, those islands are visible now. Oh, what is that? Falstic Corsair. We're not going to deal with it right now, but if it attacks us, then we'll deal with it then. Oh, okay. Codex. Air carries the scent of salt and shadow. Alright, so we'll go to Codex. I don't know if we've been here. It wasn't displayed on the map, so I'm guessing we didn't. Boreal Reach. Is that snow? Touch it and it puffs the vapor. Your crew huddles close to the warmth of the pipe in the funnel. Either way, if we have been here, we can get another port report. The Isle of Codex. Codex, a desperate cave full of mute exiles and an inexplicable colony of shivering bad-tempered monkeys. Yeah, we have been here. If we had a Searing Enigma, we can get a Doom Monster Hunter, but we'll just compile a report. Yep. So that's all we can do really here. No. Oh, there is a shop. Harbor Provisioner. Alright. So, good to know if we need supplies, we can come here to do it. But yeah, we'll head up here. And then we'll go to Wither. Yeah, that's gonna be problematic. It's lost us though. Yeah, that is definitely not going to happen. If we're careful. Oh, that's gonna be her. Oof. 30 damage and lost 2 crew. Okay, so we're going to need to get crew, otherwise we're going to suffer. This is slow going for sure. Nope, that's not good. Shipwrecked. Ah. Your ship founders, their screams, a flood of dark water, the unforgettable sound of a ship's spine breaking, slip beneath the waves. Perhaps you'll be remembered in song. Darn. Alright, well, thought we could take it, we couldn't, so. Slip beneath the waves, sleep. Second captain has been lost. Choose a legacy to preserve. Okay. So we didn't get anything here. Okay, you were Rory's. Let's see. I could retain my weapon, which would be good. Retaining half my monies would be really good. I would get my veils as well with this one as a salvager. And I would get Rory's chart with that one, but I think we're going to go with this one here. Because I can make do with a weaker gun. The extra money will be helpful to get us further along, so. Ah, that's a shame. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and create our character, and then we'll make a decision on whether I'll continue this as a video series, because it looks like we're going to be doing some of the same things. So there definitely is going to be some repeats. So yeah, let's go ahead and just choose our past here. Street urchin isn't a bad thing. I like that one a lot. Let's see. I think being able to sneak by things is definitely a big bonus, so we'll do that. So I gain 10 echoes, Longshank Gunner, 25 veils, and someone's looking for passage. So the Longshank Gunner, we know her story as well, so do that. Winning means to me. Now let's see. We'll do wealth again. Just, and then we'll just be called captain. Or citizen. No, we'll go citizen. Okay. We're going to go with... We'll go with this one, and we'll call ourselves Rory the Second. All right, so let's go ahead and sell this. Gain there 50 echoes from that. London. I mean, we're gonna get this Gallivanter. He's just good. Don't need to hire on crew or go into dry dock. Can't do the new recruit because I don't have another day in new recruit. We'll go ahead and do the Tomb Colonist, Vendor Bite, and then we will go ahead and visit the Admiral's Survey Office and see what they need. From Gators, Morn, and the Corsair Force, somewhere not far from home waters. Okay, don't know what that is, but we'll find out. A passenger wants to board your ship. So the August Travel Writer wants to go to Gators, Morn. Alright. The August Travel Writer shakes your hand. His grip is distressingly strong. Thank you. It's Gators, Morn I'm bound for first. I hear he hurries over to your stoker, who's carrying his steamer trunk up the game plate. No need to trouble yourselves. Give here. Remember, citizen, Gators, Morn. I'll pay you 150 echoes when we arrive. So, bound for Gators, Morn. Alright. So, with that, we'll go ahead and use some of our echoes to buy some fuel. I think we can go up to 15 fuel, and we'll go up to 10 supply. Okay. What do I need for that improved gun? Let's see, naval supplies. Is it okay? So what do we have? We have a deck weapon, so we need a better deck weapon. So that one's 200 echoes. Forward, forward, aft, forward, forward. We had this one, didn't we? That's 500 echoes by itself. Yeah, we can make do with the gun we have right now. We'll come back for you. Alright. We'll go ahead and launch. And we'll take our usual trip up to the tomb colonies. Kind of see what we get from that, because it was different the two times we've done it so far. So that's good to know. Alright. And we'll begin our journey here. So, let's see. Gazetteer, hold. Officers, that's what we need. So we're going to put you in. Instead of just 1 heart, we'll get 3 mirrors and 2 page. Longshank Gunner, let's speak to you. What do you want from life? Con Shadow. Yep. So we can do her story just fine. We're going to go to Hunter's Keep, because we know now that we can do that. Oh, we worried the crew because we changed assignments at sea. That's silly. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. I guess to prevent you from amassing a large crew and then just switching them out to whatever's most useful. Alright, so we'll go ahead and spy in the house. Looks like it's the same thing. We gained our fragments, so that's good. We'll reconnoiter the island. And then we'll knock and enter, just like we did before. Cynthia gave us a tale of terror. Let's talk with Lucy. A daft tale. Lucy leans over and whispers to you confidentially. Complex story about a butler, a pig, and an inheritance. You don't follow the details of the plot, but somehow the pig ends up in the attic and the butler in the vicar's bed. Candles flicker, dishes enter and leave, and the wind butts gently at the window panes. By the time the plum pudding arrives, you're as cheerful as you've been in months. So I lost the terror, acquainted with the sisters, gained 1 supply, lost 20 hunger, and now had the god of these stones' attention. Interesting. Okay. That's pretty much all we can do at this point, so we'll go ahead and launch out. So yeah, the nature of a roguelike, and this one is a bit slower than other roguelikes, so getting through the established things and everything like that can slow it a bit down, so I don't know if that makes for good viewing for you guys. So I'll decide whether I'll continue this series after I get to Vendor Bite here. I'll probably continue playing it, just whether I record it for the stream or not, or for the channel or not, makes most sense to reevaluate, right? So, all right, Carissa's point. All right, so we're definitely gaining skills. All right, and there's our port. Thinking about fighting the bats, but we won't. Alright, here's Venderbite. Yep, so it looks like we got the same one, so we'll go ahead and help her out again. So we gained the 200 echoes, 1 menace of suspicion, veil, and I lost the tomb colonist, so the 200 echoes are definitely nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and explore Venderbite. Disillusion. A tomb colonist hobbles towards you. I will not, she hisses fiercely. I will not for me the sanatorium, nor the emergence. I lived, and I will die. She draws the swords from her sash. You jump back. Tomb colonists, fearless and long experienced, are famed for their dueling skills. She raised the sword, flourishes it, and beheads herself with a triumphant cry. Her head bounces across the ground towards you. Gained a terror, gained a lamentable relic. And that's all for now. Interesting. All right. So we'll go ahead and gather this. We'll listen to the request to get colors. We'll ask about the sanatorium. And we'll go ahead and accept the commission. So I don't know when that will happen, but we'll find out. And let's get our port report. And I do believe that's all we've got. Shop-wise, Charnel Lounge. You can sell tomb colonists there. And then, yeah, we can just buy fuel. Mushroom wine sells for more here, so I don't think it's worth it unless you have tons of it, because the fuel that you spend to get up here wouldn't be worth it if you have, like, say, 5 casks, because that's, what, 15 extra. Okay. So I believe that is all she wrote. Change my officers. We're good to go. So, all right. With that, I will go ahead and call this video here. Again, I'll debate on whether I want to continue the series on the channel or not. And when I make that decision, I'll mark the video series in the playlist accordingly. So, it was unfortunate. I thought we could take the living iceberg. I was kind of curious if we could. But that 30 damage at a pop, I wasn't aware that my hull was less than 30. I thought I could take at least one more hit and then run away, but I misjudged that. So, as always, if you enjoyed the video, like I mentioned before, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.